Hi, welcome to Ocean Yemi's channel. Today I'm going to interview Chief Peanut Nola from Louisiana. Um, Hopefully my daughter's gonna behave. I don't know. We're just gonna see how she goes. Because I normally don't. I normally wait till when she's sleeping to do stuff. But today it's gonna be a little different. Oh, hi, Peanut Nola. So today we're gonna talk to Chief Peanut Nola, and we're gonna find out a few things about Louisiana, about the the Indians of Louisiana, and also we're gonna find out about I forgot the other question. Oh, I did. Let me copy. I wonder if it's not showing up. Can you see it, Nola? You should see it. Green Stream was very funny. I don't know what's wrong with it. It done that the last time. So yeah. Oh, you don't see it. Oh wow. Why is it doing that? I wonder why it's doing that. But I can see you're watching me. Yeah, I put it in the chat already. Can you not see it at all? Let me see if I could see it on my YouTube. Might have to do it the other way too. Yes, there. No, Peanut. I see it. Hold on, let me copy it from here. Yeah, I've put it in the chat, Peanut. I've done it the other way around. I put it through the YouTube chat. Can you see it? Oh, there you are. Hi.
I don't
How
have
you
my
doing?
I don't have my avatar up right now. I came from another. I had to come on from another area. So how you doing?
Yes, nicely continue. Just my daughter talking to my smallest daughter.
Okay, could you hear me in the headset?
Yeah, I can hear you, yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Yeah, how you doing? It's my privilege. I've never been interviewed before.
Yeah, well, there's always a first time. Once you enjoy it, you're gonna be famous one day.
No, you're trying to flatter me.
No, for true though. For true. It's possible. It's possible.
Yeah, anything is possible, But I do it for the people, and
Mm-hmm.
for the melanated conscious community. That's what I do it for. I wanted to thank you for coming on last night. We had a great talk last night. Um, this I guess this is a time that you can learn a little bit about me and about what my purpose is and where I
Hmm.
come from. Okay, so you can ask the questions. I'm going to just sit here and listen to you.
Yeah, so basically, I wanted to know a lot. As you're coming from Louisiana, because everybody always thinks that Louisiana or New Orleans is always about voodoo. But I think you did talk about it. But because I want you to put it on this channel, you might have to straighten out a few things because people get it all wrong, right? They just think, oh yeah, it's Marie Laveau and that's it, and that's the culture. They just think, oh yeah, it's just voodoo. That's it. They don't think it's anything else.
Okay, New Orleans, Louisiana. For those who live down there where I'm from, it's a melting pot. Okay, it's a melting pot. It's basically a one big bowl of gumbo. Okay, for those who don't know what gumbo is, it's a mixture of cultures. We have a big culture, a diverse culture down there in New Orleans, Louisiana. So we have We have Haitian people that come from Haitians. We have a Creole background. Okay, we have a French background. We also have we have an African we are a background. We also have Aborigine American background. We also yes, we have we are the Spaniards came down also to America. I mean to New Orleans, Louisiana. So New Orleans have a multiple of diverse cultures in New Orleans. Okay, where I was born in Two Road Hospital in New Orleans, Louisiana, and the culture down there that I come from was a very interesting culture. Okay, yes, we are known for voodoo. Okay, but that's not that is a religion. Voodoo is a religion. Okay, just like anything else that you believe in, they have it down there. Okay, so they're big with their Catholic religion. They're big with the voodoo, and they're big with Baptist religion and so forth. We got so many religions down there in New Orleans. Okay, so no, not all people that were born and raised in New Orleans, Louisiana, um, practice voodoo. Okay, not all of us practice voodoo. Okay, now what we do in my culture, we celebrate the dead. We have a rich culture that we don't moan that like a lot of other people do. We celebrate them. We carry their coffins around. We carry their coffins around, and we dance to they for their spirit. It's a spiritual thing. It's a spiritual connection, and we don't moan. It's an everlasting. We are celebrating the everlasting life, and that's what we are all about in New Orleans. We celebrate the everlasting life. Um, our Indian traditions goes way back. I mean, we have a huge Indian background in New Orleans that comes from North Louisiana down to South Louisiana and down all the way to the deep south of Louisiana, mid part. We have a deep heritage. Yes, we have Native Americans there, but we are not Native Americans. Not all people that have these traditions are the same. Okay, we are not connected. Some people think that all Africans, that everybody comes from Africa. People get this thing that every land base comes from Africa. And yes, Africa is beautiful. Africa is rich. Africa is awesome. But we like to show how great America is. And America had melanated, dark complexion skin people also. Okay, America is truly not a country. It's truly a continent. Okay, from South America all the way up to Canada, it is one land base. Okay, these are the things that they don't teach you in school. They don't teach you in school because your oppressor has been teaching us their history. So we celebrate our culture. We are not trying to be Native Americans. We have our own culture. We have our own dance. We have our own songs and music. And we have our own foods. Okay? So when you come to New Orleans, it's like I said, it's a boiling pot. It's a gumbo. So you're gonna see all kinds of different traditions and everything. What motivated me to come on social media was to inspire others to do their research, to learn where they come from. Because they have told us in the slave books that what I like to say, the slave books teaching us our children that everybody came on slave ships, and that's entirely not true. Some people ancestry goes way back before a slave trade was even here. Some of our ancestries go back way back before Christopher Columbus and William Penn sailed to get here on in America land. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna sit back and wait for your questions.
Okay. And also the bloodline thing, the bloodline, which you said is most important as well. I want you to talk about that as well, because I want everybody to hear um, about. Well, I want to hear it from. I want my the people who subscribe who don't know you to hear about the bloodline,
Okay,
basically.
okay, basically, like I told you, there are multiple cultures in America, multiple all through America. There are different cultures. There are different people. Now, when we talk about bloodline, you tend to hear us say the Chata, that some of us are Chata Nation, some of us are a Cherokee. Some of our bloodlines, a lot of people are getting information wrong. Now, you have to understand the difference between a Native American and an
Mm,
Aborigine American. A Native American is their homeland is originally from Siberia. Their homeland is Siberian Asian. Our homeland is South America. So you got to understand that people would take power, money and power, and they'll bypass your bloodline. There was a thing called the Dawes Rule that they're doing right now in Oklahoma. It was called $5 Indian Dawes Rule, where if you had money, $5 was a lot of money back in the days. And they there were a lot of Indians that were supposed to get money, reparation, and the title for the rest of their life as being an Indian in America. That was the dark complexion, melanated Indians. Now you have to understand that because of racism, they've written the dark skinned Indians out the equation. And what they did was they rejected people who were Chata, who were quote unquote Cherokee and Blackfoot. So the dark complexion Indians were called Negro, kicked out and called Negro, also called color. Now, if you know what color means and copper color, we like to say we're copper color people. Okay, we're not black. There's no such thing as being black. There's no such thing as being white. When you look at your pigmentship, not even you, oh son, can never be black. Your skin is not, there's no, you see your black screen, that's black. So when you call yourself black, you literally calling yourself dead. And these are the things that we have to teach our children. We have to teach our families. See, I have nothing against other cultures. I love Africans. I love Native Americans. I love everybody. I don't preach hate. But before I can talk to them, I have to talk to my people, because our people have been misled. Our people have been raped and emasculated through the years. So we are trying to teach self-knowledge that our bloodlines, our ancestors were like my grandmother, my great grandmother. They let us all know who we were. So I'm gonna take what I learned in school, or I'm gonna take what my grandmother says. My grandmother said we were a Choctaw Nation. My mother said on her side we were Cherokee. So who word would you take? Would you take your family, oh son, or would you take your oppressor who has taken and used the Bible and enslaved our people for many years? How could we trust our oppressor? And I'm waiting for your next question.
yeah, like you said, like the family, the grandparents are the link in it. They tell you what you need to know. And also, let me see what the next one I was meant to ask. Um, also, I think that how we have to make that, we have to make a connection. And is there a way that people can find out about their bloodline? It's like
It's
that
called
they are.
genealogy, and we have land patents. We teach the laws. We actually show people. We have ancestry that we deal with. We have people that work in who's a part of. We have Chief Son Owl who does that for free. We don't charge people, and we help you connect the dots of finding your family through your last name. You can find out that a lot of stuff through your ancestry, through your great grandmother. You can find connections. You'll find out that you own land and property. You'll find out that a lot of farmland that was taken away from so-called African Americans that was given to the white man right to this day belongs to us. That's why I talk so much against Juneteenth, because we they're giving us a holiday, but nobody's giving us reparation.
Mm,
Nobody's giving a damn about what, financially the wealth will never catch up to the people, that to other minorities and to other race of people. We'll never catch up to them because we've been put so far behind. See, in America, they have told you that white people are the minority. I mean, are the majority, but that is entirely not true. See, they have broken down melanated people in sections. They have told, this is why it's important. In 1988, they signed a bill for us to be called African Americans. That was only in 34 years ago. Now, before 34 years, they were calling you Negro. They were calling you color. You're the only people that have been reclassified multiple times. You have to think, why would they use? See, if you got your background is from Trinidad.
mm,
They're not reclassifying your name. You know that you're a Trinidad. You from Trinidad. You know your background. Even though you live in London, you know your heritage. But this is the lack of what our people here in America, a lot of them don't know where they come from, because they have taken away history. They have raped our people. They have enslaved our people. They told you that Africans was the only one enslaved in America. That is entirely not true. The Trail of Tears, when they were saying that melanated people, that the Indians died from smallpox, they were talking about the dark-skinned Indians. They were talking about people look like me. They were saying that we died off, and we did not die off. Okay, so the bottom line is, when you got what you look at now, it would seem like they have the majority, but they don't. When you look at it and you really do the census, you understand with the makeup of everything. They have tricked you into calling yourself black. There's no way in the world you can be black. It does not exist. And that goes for Africans too. All you people who calling yourself black. Black does not exist. And you have to understand that we are letting colonizers label us. These are colonizers who have been laboring us. Okay, next question.
well, Miss Wise, I think she's still here. She was saying, does she contact you to get her genealogy from you, Miss Wise?
Okay, Miss Wise, when you all you gotta do is go to Instagram, and I will contact you with information. I'll give you a phone number from Chief Sun Owl, and she will sit back with you for free, and she will do your whole genealogy background, and she will work. She will, because that's what they do. Okay, we have a team, an indigenous team that will help you. We don't want no money. We're not trying to scam you guys. That's the difference when you deal with Peanut Nola Bible Food. I'm not into the scamming business. Okay, if you notice, for those who follow me, I never beg for money. I never beg for money. Everything that I do it for my people. People have donated to me because they wanted to donate to me, because they thought I was teaching right. But I don't ask for money, and I don't demand money. We have ancestries that we can work with. We have people who does this that on a daily basis, help people find connections to their fathers, their grandmothers, their greats that they never knew existed. And then they connect themselves and wind up finding you may own land, Miss Wise. You may have multiple land. First of all, please tell me, Miss Wise, what city were you born in? What city and state were you born in? I'm gonna wait for that answer.
Oh, are you able to put in the chat, Miss Wise?
Let us know what state, city that she was born in.
She hasn't put nothing yet. So,
Okay.
well, I'll wait until she does, or she'll probably contact you in IG. So,
So we can go to the
oh,
all
she
right.
has done it.
Okay,
She's done it
she
now.
was all right. She was born in Denver, Colorado. She
Yeah.
was born. Oh wow, she got. Oh my God, she's in the center part of all of our people. Okay, you gotta understand that a lot of our people, a lot of the Aborigine people had to flee. They had to flee because they were enslaving our people, and they had to flee from slavery, and they were they were pushed to going up north. That's how you see people in Chicago, and you wonder how they got there. Most of the people that you see their background, most of them people was from Alabama and Mississippi and Louisiana. Most of the people that you see in the southern part of America, they all come from the South, because during that time, a lot of our Aborigine people did not want to be in the winter states. Okay, they didn't have heaters up there. They didn't want to be in the winter states. Okay, they were close as they can down and into the equator, which is the sun. So they were most so in the southern state. But when they fled and they were pushed to Oklahoma on a trail of tears, when they were pushed out of their land, a lot of them fled to Colorado. A lot of them fled to the west part of America. Okay, California, the state of California. A lot of people don't know the seal of California was a melanated woman. California was named after an Aborigine woman. Okay, California was named after an Aborigine woman. Okay, we got facts on that. Okay, so you have to understand that all of them are the names. Denver, all these names are native names. They were named after the native Aborigine Americans. Okay, so we could definitely help you. We could definitely help you find who you are. You said that I know my dad. My dad's mother is from Omaha, Nebraska, and, and his father was born in Lake Charles, Louisiana. That and mom's side is originally from Texas. See what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And this is what we don't understand is our people, because they have taken over. When you see Luthier, if you Google Luthier and you find out Luthier, when her skull was found, the oldest bones that was founded was a melanated Aborigine woman. She was found in South America. So we migrated over to North America. We all are the original Mexicans. A lot of people don't know that a lot of Americans, melanated brothers and sisters, are the original Mexicans. Okay, the Spaniards came down from Spain. That's the Mexicans that you see right now today. The Mexicans that you see right now, they are not the real Mexicans. They came down from Spain. They Spaniards. We were in the equator. They hide the Mexicans. They hide them in certain sections where they don't show the Afro Mexicans. In Brazil, we are so connected to Brazilians. You can see how they women are, how they dance, how they belly dance. They are so much like us. Okay? They are so much like us. When you look at people from Brazil, go look at that. That's your relatives. We are from the equator, from the sun. We are the people of the sun. We cannot manifest without the sun. That's including you, my Trinidad sister. Most of the people that are from the islands are related to us. Most people that are from the islands, Jamaicans, all these people are related to us. See, slavery was told in reverse. They didn't tell you in Liberia in recent years that they took people in the 1940s, 1950s. They took melanated people and brought them over to Liberia. Liberia is a new country. It's not an old country in Africa. So yes, we had people that was taken against their will in Africa to other lands. But you can't find slave ships here in America. You can't find slave ships in America. All you can find is cartoon imageries. I want you guys to understand that. You can only find cartoon imageries of slave ships. When you do your research, do your homework, you'll find the Viking ships. But they were not totally ships, they were boats. You can find Viking ships, you can find the warships. And all these are, then when you find this, when you Google them, they were in recent years. They were not in the years before Columbus. So you're not going to get 100,000 slaves and bring them over here from another land. Technology, it takes 3 months to get from Africa on a sailboat. Now you're talking about putting all of these melanated people on top of each other. Women have administrations. Women have their administrations. They have to use the restroom. Men have to do the same. That means they would have been shitting and pissing on themselves. Okay? Which would have caused such a disease. Most of the crew and the people would have died. You tell me how much food that they would have had to get 100,000 slaves over here. Technology has grown over the years. We got to stop listening to fantasy. Fantasy is not getting us anywhere. You can go ahead, Osa.
No, I'm loving the flow. It's okay.
I know natural life. Natural love life.
Yeah. Hi, natural love. Like, yeah, I'm just like, I'm liking the flow, so I don't even mind even if you talk. That's fine, because I'm just letting the information just flow, basically. Yeah. So, so you talked about the links with the different names and who's it linked to and stuff like that, because some people over here, right, would some people, some of them know that they're Aborigine Indians anyway because of the Tainas in Jamaica.
That's right. That's a fact.
So you can expand. You can go as far as you want to, because I ain't gonna stop you. You can just talk and expand.
Okay,
as much
you have to understand. You have to understand phenotype. There's a thing called phenotype. We all have a phenotype. Now, when you think about phenotype, you got to look at your lips. You got to look at your nose. You got to look at your eyes. You got to look at your cheekbones. Phenotype. It doesn't matter what color of your skin. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. We're talking about phenotypes. Most Africans, not all, don't look like me. Okay? We're talking about phenotypes. Now, when you look at Native Americans, they don't look like none of us, because Native Americans are Siberian, Asians. But they said we're culture vulturing. We're trying to steal a culture, which is entirely not true. You have to understand that the majority of the world is melanin skin. The majority of the world is people of color. That's the majority of the world. science says that people with dark complexion are the majority of the world. That that white people are a mutation, that their pigmentship are a mutation off of you and I. That means that the melanated woman who has all of the genes carries every gene of every nation. She can make white. She can make black, so-called black, melanin skin. She can make Chinese. And so you take a melanated man and he have sex with any race of a person, they're gonna look like us. Because you are the fathers and the mothers of the world. That is science. That has nothing to do with religion. Science dominates. Okay? Bloodline dominates. People get upset when the truth comes. This is the reason why they're wiping off melanated men, so-called black men. Because they want you, and they are doing scientific research on you because you have every gene that they want. I want you guys to understand that. And until our ladies understand that they have the Eve gene inside them, our ladies have the Eve gene inside them. That means they are the goddesses of the world. That means that they are the goddesses of the world. The man is dangerous because when he uses his seed to mix with any, that's why white men are so very hatred towards us, because they know that we can change the race of people. That we can change the race of people. And me coming up in New Orleans, Louisiana, we celebrate on every Tuesday. Every other Tuesday, or every so often on Sundays, we do a big old Sunday, Fat Sunday, and we do a Tuesday, and we mass. We mass. We celebrate our Indian. We do dances. We do tribal singing. We celebrate our heritage. We second line. Our culture is rich, but some don't understand. See, the lack of understanding by still you listening to what your oppressor have taught you, you lack of understand. That's why you have to do your own research and make up what common sense is. I don't care what me and you talk about on this panel. If a person does not do their own research, they can't take our word. We're not telling you to take our word. We're telling you to do your own research. That schools have lied to us. And they're keeping us in a bubble for a reason. There's reasons why they're keeping us in a bubble. Because if we know who we were, we would stop killing ourselves. We would be proud. We would be a proud nation. We would stop killing ourselves. Because we have mad hate with ourselves. We don't truly love ourselves. Religion has destroyed so-called black people. It has destroyed us. We have lack of love for our own people. And we are controlled by society, by a book. And when they're going around telling the whole world that Jesus is a white man, when you can clearly read the Bible and see that Jesus was a melanated brother, why would you think they lie about who the real Indians is in America? If they can use the Bible and whitewash the Bible when it's truly across America that Yeshua was a black man, why would you think that they want to tell you a truth about who are the real Indians? because it's money. Money is the root to all evil. You have Jewish people out here right now that are not the Jews. They got Jews out there right now celebrating that they're the Jews and they're not the Jews, as what the Bible speaks. See, I'm not a Bible person, but I have knowledge of the Bible. I'm a spiritual person. The Hebrews in the four corners of the earth, the four corners of the earth, that is the people of the Bible. And they told you they all come on ships. They didn't all come on ships. Some were already here. Now, if you want to talk about ships in later times, like the 40s and the 50s, the 40s, the 30s, if you want to talk about that time, hey, I'm not going to disagree with you. But we're talking about prior to Columbus. People didn't come over here like that. They had people already here. So I am so thankful. I got so much gratitude. Thank you for giving me this platform. And I gotta get back to work. But I want to tell you that I love to keep my promises. I'm not a person that, oh son, I'm always willing to keep my promises. And I'm if you're in the bushes, please subscribe to this channel. This young lady here is a very powerful person in our community, and she's bridging everybody, bringing everybody together. And I would like to thank you again, oh son. I know you've been sick. I could tell it in your voice, but you're sounding better, like you're recovering.
Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for that. If only maybe I should have got you when you was off of work, but I just like to hear your points, because I think other people have never heard certain stuff, and some people need to learn more about the stuff you're talking about, because when they look at when they think about Louisiana, they always think, yeah, the Mardi Gras, that's it. They don't look at the Indians, they don't look at all that, so it's a whole to me, isn't it? So yeah.
Well, New Orleans, like I told you, is a bowl. New Orleans have so much traditions that you it's hard for me to explain. You have to come down to New Orleans. If you take one part of your life and come down to New Orleans, and you will feel so welcome. You will feel the spirit, and it's a sacred land. It's a sacred grounds. So many people, good people, died there, and I'm not talking about gunshot. I'm talking about died through Katrina. They blew the levees because it's a melanated city. They try to keep so-called black people out of the city, but the city is black again, and they can't keep the original people that belongs there. So they tried to take them out, make it more expensive, so they would not be able to live there. Like I said, you come there, you eat the food, you would love the food. I mean, so many different ways of eating. Oh my God! If you're a healthy eater, you're a person that loves health, man, come to New Orleans. If you're a person that don't give a damn, come to New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? And we got, like I said, we have jazz. We the people of jazz. There's Louis Armstrong. So many great people come out of New Orleans, and well, our old saying, do you know what it means to miss New Orleans? New Orleans, if you love New Orleans is going to love you back. I want you guys to understand it. And we have a great, great heritage, Aborigine, Indian background. And I'm just so grateful, so much gratitude that I took the time to come over here on your channel. And being, I was wondering why you closed down your other channel, because your other channel, you had a lot more subscribers. I was wondering why'd you let your other channel go?
Oh, what happened is I posted up something and I got loads of strikes, and then in the end they just permanently took my channel, and I haven't been able to get back. None of my videos. It's just been so annoying. So I just had to redirect everything and do everything. And even now, even when I get
some of your followers don't know where they're probably looking for you, and that's how it goes, you know.
Yeah. But, I think.
Go ahead.
But I think what's happened is, as well, because of the shadow banning. So even if they do find my name, they wouldn't know that it's me, because even though I put Oshun Yemi 2, they wouldn't think it's me because luckily I put people on this backup channel, but I can't do it all the time, so I'm trying not to get it striked. So
Yeah,
yeah,
they shadow banned me. I mean, I could have way more followers, way more subscribers, but they have been shadow banning me, okay? Because I'm gonna say things that people not gonna like. It is what it is. I'm gonna say it, you hear me? I'm gonna say it. But it is what it is. Another thing before I go, I met you through the Nature Boy sector. I want you to know that men like Nature Boy are not real men. I want you guys to understand men like Nature Boy is what's wrong with the conscious community. Okay? And there's not a lot of men out here that stands up against guys like Nature Boy. And they are continuously destroying our melanated women. I found Miss Wise. Shout out to Miss Wise. That's why I met Miss Wise. I met a lot of you guys through the Nature Boy content. And if it wasn't for Nature Boy, I would have never met you guys. So I'm grateful for that.
Oh, sorry. I agree with. Oh gosh, I agree with that. Thank you. It's been nice having you here as well, and hopefully, like we can build a little more. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know whether I'll be doing the panel thing, but I think I'm just gonna have one like this because I like it more like this. I don't really like loads of people talking all over each
I
other.
like the fact that you're doing interviews. I think that's your talent. I think that's what you should get into. You should try to be a little host and get into getting finding people. I'm glad I'm one of the first. I'm glad. So man, I think that's what you need to get into. I think you'll do a great job on picking people's brain, and no telling where it goes from. You can be, I mean, I'm co-signing for you to do it.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool doing it because I like learning about people. I'm a Saji in it, so I like to learn about people. I'm curious in it. So I mean, it's a shame I couldn't get 504 over here too to hear his 5 pence too.
Oh,
But
he'll trust me. Just catch him on, inbox him. You can get it. You can interview him. He would love to. Like I said, real people. You're never too big. I don't care who you are. You're never too big to talk to your people. You're never too big. Okay, my subscribers don't make me. Okay, just because I got subscribers don't mean I can't come talk to you. Okay, so I want you to understand that it's my privilege to be able to talk to you. Okay, and I'm thankful. I'm grateful. Okay, because you could have had anybody that you wanted to take interest in and interview and pick their mind, and you chose me. And I'm just so flattered, and I'm thankful for that. Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. It's been good. It's been good hearing about all the Louisiana stuff. I think I can never hear enough about it, to be honest.
Check out the in my community section. Go check out that New Orleans video that we were trying to play last night. I got the whole video on my community section. Go take a look and go learn our culture. Take a look. Yeah, and you get to see everything. It's a clear video. You can see it all because we couldn't show it all because he had that little computer. He couldn't show it all. But go take a look and learn our culture, and then you will understand what I've been talking about. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You hear me? But all right, we got somebody else in the chat. We got Ivy. How you doing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. All glory goes to the Most High. All glory goes to the Most High.
Yeah, and even Sister Ivy has her little. She has a channel too. She does on narcissist relationships and stuff.
Wow.
I was
and they got
listening.
a lot of them.
Today.
She
There's a lot.
To do one. They got a lot of them. There's a couple of people in the conscious community that fits that description.
It's true.
Oh yeah.
There is too many. Yeah.
Too many.
It's just
I gotta get the rolling because Tucker's like, but I got so much gratitude and please share this video and please subscribe to Old Son. And like I said, Old Son, I gotta help you get these subscribers back up like you used to. So you know what I'm saying. But you keep doing what you're doing. I think what you're doing is excellent. at picking the brains of us YouTubers.
Yeah, it's quite fun actually. Yeah,
Check
yeah,
and shout out to Miss Wise. Miss
yes.
Wise,
Mr. Words
you are
always come
definitely
true.
wise. That's my
Yeah,
sister right there. Shout out to
yeah.
you. I'm out of here, y'all.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Thank you for coming true. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drop out of the live, and then I'm gonna carry on talking. Hold on.